Do you resist against a popular influence on social media? So my initial response to his response or question this morning was, I run an unfollow campaign this year, and with the intent to let people know that I'm not looking to become popular with more followers for the sake of following. And yet I still put energy into growth, reach, and influence, meaning I still post on social media multiple times a day. I'm still looking to expand in our reach. I still want to have influence, but I want that influence to be rooted in him. Because if it's rooted in me, I will fail. If it's rooted in my name, I will not be able to sustain it. If it's rooted in my limited capacity, and I keep saying I because there's a huge element of ego that we were talking about at the beginning that says, well, you bet on yourself. I will tell you right now, I did that. I did that for 3 decades. I bet on myself, and every single time I did, I got it wrong. Every single time I did, it was not enough. Every single time I did, I might have gotten gold. I might have gotten class presidency. I might have gotten into the college I wanted. Some things worked out, but they didn't sustain. And so when you get to this place of summoning, where God is literally knocking on your door, maybe even right now in your spirit, like, oh, I know he's calling me to more. But we cannot receive until we become. And so the entirety of the vision that he's given you, the entirety of the influence that you have seen yourself on the stages talking to thousands, you have seen your book on the bookshelves across the world, you have developed the #1 podcast across all platforms, you have your TV show and the viewership is amazing. You have these things of influence, but the influence cannot come until the flow is connected to the source. And so in the natural, we chip away, or we build. I don't know if there's any contractors in the room. My husband's in the contracting world through HVAC, and so I get to see a lot of job sites. I get to see the work that he does before any foundation is ever laid. He's doing work beneath the surface. And I love that about my husband because he does it in the natural and the supernatural. And I think that there's a lot for us to recognize in our own lives. If you're doing something in the natural, I assure you that God has a supernatural plan for that natural thing.